About 26,000 homes and businesses still without electricity in the valley. AEP crews now working to restore power after getting the go-ahead from ERCOT.
And we just learned ERCOT was not allowing local repairs until today. Channel 5's Christian Von Pricing just spoke with an AEP official. And Christian, why weren't crews allowed to work?
Christine, the state would not allow local repairs on the ground until today over safety concerns. AP says ERCOT made sure crews were grounded. That means a longer wait for some people waiting without power. The reason, power circuits were flipping off and on during this time. It's a complicated issue that added to the slowdown. Today, more AEP customers in the valley are getting relief after a long wait. Better than what it was yesterday at 130,000 people without power, and at the peak, 150,000 people without power. AEP says it was waiting for ERCOT, the state power traffic controller, for the okay.
It's not as easy as flipping on a switch and the power comes back on. In many cases, service technicians have to go in and manually turn on circuit breakers at substations like the one behind us.
Eladio Jaimes, spokesperson for AEP Texas, speaking to us from a substation that turns high voltage power to low voltage. He says circuits that were turned off automatically have to be switched back on manually. Also, the local damage to power lines and other utilities during the storm needs attention too.
During an ERCOT issued controlled outage, crews are pretty much forced to stand down and wait for the outages to be called off by ERCOT. Our crews have not had an opportunity before this morning to patrol the lines and patrol the equipment.
That starts now. The reason for the delay, Jaimes says circuits that supply neighborhoods, lots, and blocks were switching off and on as ERCOT was working to keep the grid from overall failure.
Because at any point the power can come back on, or the lines can be energized, and they wouldn't know that. So it's for the safety of the crews that the crews are to stand down.
That off and on was a danger to the crews. Tonight, expect more homes to get turned back on. You're also urged to follow the recommendations of unplugging appliances if you're still in the dark to avoid problems when they turn the lights back on. And that recommendation, unplug your appliances, stoves, TV, computer, anything you have plugged in. The power restoration can cause a power surge that'll fry your equipment. AP says they'll be continuing now with crews in the field to finish the restorations. Christian Von Pricing, Channel 5 News at 6.